we are live. All right. Happy Monday, Macea.
Happy Monday, Nicole. Thank you.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm adjusting. I'm good. It's just, I am practicing being mindful intentionally because my mind, with all transparency, it is in 30 different places this morning, but I'm well, right? I'm just trying to live whole, right? That's what we,
Okay. Live
all right.
and live.
Okay.
Wait, listen, you're in the right place because
Yeah.
what am I called? Live from Wholeness Coaching.
Yes. And I'm so grateful that we
Yeah,
understand and that we
we,
speak that language
we are
together.
here. We are here together this morning. So I'm so happy that you were able to hop on with me today.
Me
And
too.
yeah, it's great. Isn't Substack amazing the way people connect on here?
Mhm.
I mean, I remember when
Mhm.
you first came on and I saw you and I was like,
Mhm.
I need to connect with her. Like immediately.
Wow.
And we had that conversation
Mhm.
on the phone, which was beautiful, and tracks where we have real stories, whole women, and transformative leadership. Creating a life of peace. How many of you could use some peace? How many of you could use some peace in your life? I know I definitely could. Talking about cultivating a life of peace, and
Mhm.
your Substack is called The Pigtail Prophet. Okay. Okay.
But we're good right now.
We're good right now. Okay. We're good right now. So let's just roll with it.
Okay.
We're talking about cultivating peace today.
Yes,
And we want to be peaceful in the midst of us having
that's right.
some tech issues.
That's right.
Okay. Okay. So, I was just saying that I connected with Macea on Substack and the connection was just a beautiful, immediate. I I saw what she was writing and what she was saying, and we ended up having a session offline. And I have started having and and I knew that I wanted to have her voice, and we made it here today. And in spite of get through this conversation about peace.
That's right. That's right.
Right?
That's
So,
right.
from Macea was that she was doing uh, I don't know if it was a challenge, but it said 30 days of peace. You were doing
Mhm.
something called the peace, and it
Mhm.
you had going on here on Substack. So, um, I would love it if you could just share a little bit about what that was and not only what it was, but what made you feel like it was something that you wanted to bring forward.
Mhm. Well, first, I just want to say thank you so much for the platform that you've created for women, for wholeness, for spotlighting that we can be whole and also be broken, that we can lead through the cracks. I think that is such an important message for us to have, especially in this day and time. And so I want to give you your flowers for that. It's not something that a lot of people recognize because we live in a world that really does promote resilience over rest, pushing forward and pushing through. So thank you for what you do. Um, the peace experience, which is something that I created out of the 30 days of peace. So September the 1st, I was like, I'm lacking peace. So it really did begin as a personal experiment for me. It wasn't about becoming perfectly calm. It was more about noticing where I lacked peace and taking back charge of my peace, not allowing it to be in the hands of others, not allowing it to be guided by circumstances that were working for me or against me, but reminding myself that I have a place that I can return to internally. And so it taught me a lot of lessons. And each day I used guided practice to basically create this strategy that would allow me to dial up peace when I needed it to sustain it if I was already at a good level. Um,
Mhm.
but it's just really been, it was a godsend for me. And I used journaling, I used a lot of reflecting. meditation, prayer. That's how I made it through. And it revealed a lot to me about healing, about leadership, and about grace.
Mm. Yeah, that's so beautiful. It's so
Thank you.
beautiful. I disconnected from the server that I was on, so maybe
Okay.
is a little more stable. It's feeling a little more stable to me. I heard most of what you said, and it was
Okay.
beautiful. It was beautiful, and as you were explaining about, this being a personal it came out of a personal,
Yes.
experiment for you, experience
Mhm.
to get to that place, and,
Mhm.
what I love about that is that isn't that the way it happens often? Is that whatever we are going through,
Yes.
we go through, whatever like for me with the pause, that's what it was. It wasn't
Mm.
trying to teach other people how to pause. It was
Mhm.
that I needed to pause. Like it was something that really I felt God was speaking that to me. This is what you need in this season of your life if you are going to continue to um do what I've called you to do. If you're going to
Mhm.
continue to be whole and be strong and be operating from a place of overflow.
Mm.
Um, and so I love that for you, that's what the peace experience was. It was you coming to that place of, this is what I need for myself right now. And now it's turned into something that you're sharing with other
Mhm.
people, which is beautiful.
Thank you, Nicole. And the word overflow has special meaning. You know, when you give and give and give as we do, when you're the strong friend or when you're the coach or when you are guiding others in your home or in your community, oftentimes we start leading from this place of deficit. And around the time of September the 1st, I was at a low place in terms of my capacity. Like I genuinely was not feeling as if I had enough to give my clients, that I had enough to give my son, my husband, and myself. And so out of that, I recognize the need. Like you were saying earlier, oftentimes He starts with us, right? So that we can rebuild. And out of the overflow, other people get blessed. And that's what happened with the peace experience. With this 30 days of peace that started out for me, it ended up being a blessing to others. And I'm grateful that out of our pain comes purpose.
Mm,
But when you're in it, it's hard to see. So I do want to take this moment just to encourage everyone who's watching that no matter what you're going through right now, there's a purpose and there's a plan. And that no matter what it feels like, you can make it to the other side.
mm,
Peace is possible. It's not something that you have to have when you start. It's not something that you may even feel. It is a skill. Peace is a muscle, right? Peace starts when we let go of our control. Like, don't try to be in control of everything. That's actually self-sabotaging behavior. Let that go. Let go and see what happens. Because that's what happened with me.
mhm,
When I let go, so many things begin to happen for me. Do I always feel the excitement of the moment? No, because anxiety and excitement actually come from the same parts of us. It happens. But am I able now to manage my anxiety a little differently and shift into calm? Yes, I am. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful because your girl was sliding down a slippery slope. It was rough.
yeah,
It
yeah.
was rough, but we made it. We made it.
Yes, and I'm so thankful and grateful that you did and that you're here and you're sharing and you're able to testify of
Yes.
happened on your journey and to be able to share those nuggets, those tips, those strategies with us today is beautiful. And something that you said, you said a few things just now that I'm trying to listen, my recall, y'all, I'm trying. But
Listen.
You said peace is possible, number 1, and
Hmm.
that's something that I really want to highlight because I think that especially today, especially in the way society is today, the way things are happening
Hmm.
in our culture today. Like this morning, it was on Substack this morning. I was listening, somebody had posted a video interviewing this young lady who is very passionate about what's going on in our nation right now, and is not peaceful in our nation, right?
It's not.
It's not peaceful. The things that are happening. There's a lot of disparity. There's a lot of things that are unjust. There's a lot of things that can cause us to feel just helpless and
Yes.
having a lack of peace. The words peace is possible.
Hmm.
It is so possible. It's important for us to understand what peace actually is, because I
Mm.
sometimes in certain words that we speak a lot, like peace and
Right.
joy. Joy,
Right.
like I don't know that we always understand what those things mean, and I feel like we have a certain paradigm, we have a certain idea
Hmm.
to be joyful or to be peaceful, but
Right.
I want people to understand those things come from an inner place. They come
That's right.
from a of knowing something. So
Right.
everything around you could be storming, shifting. It could look tumultuous, and you can still have peace.
Listen, can I just share how much that
Yeah.
resonates with me? Another lesson I learned during this experience was that peace can bend, but it doesn't break.
Mm,
It bends. Even the strongest trees bend during the storm. It doesn't mean that they're break or that they're broken. And oftentimes we do have this realistic, excuse me, expectation that peace
mhm,
is calm, but peace is possible during chaos.
mhm,
If we look at it as if it is on a scale, let's say a 1 to 10 scale, right? We would all love to be at 10 all the time. But that's not possible because life doesn't work that way. Life is fluid. It's okay if you have a level 1 piece, a level 2 piece, a level 3 piece. That's okay.
mhm.
And oftentimes I think we talk ourselves out of calm
Yes.
because it's not happening the way that we expect it to. We're looking for perfection. Peace isn't perfect. Now, perfect peace we know comes from one source,
Yeah.
but we're human.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I think if we understand our capacity, if we understand our ability, understand that it's okay to be human, then we stop seeing peace as passive. We start looking at it as an assertiveness skill too. It's like, you know what? Like personal agency. I have a
Mhm,
choice. I may be at a 1. What's it going to take for me to get to 2? I'm at a
mhm.
2. What's it going to take for me to get to 4? See, that creates action. To your point, peace is creative. Peace is having more discernment. It opens the door for emotional regulation. Peace is a practice.
Yes.
It's not a constant. It's something that we can water and nurture and talk about and connect. And it's just, it is a beautiful, beautiful tool that God has given us to use. But like any tool, faith without works is what?
Dead.
We can replace the word faith with peace.
Mm,
Maybe that's it. Or maybe dormant. Maybe it's not dead, but it's dormant.
mhm.
I'm telling you, when I say that I have gained so much over this past month and now month and a half,
Yeah.
it has been, it's taught me, it's taught me again that peace is durable. Like it's my choice. It's my choice. No matter what my childhood trauma was, because that's there. No matter what I deal with in my practice, that's there. No matter what I go through in this crazy, tumultuous world that doesn't seem to be for people like me, women of color, people who want peace, people who strive for connection. This world is not created for us, but it's also not our home.
Mhm.
So, God, while I'm here, sharpen the tools that you've given me so that I can just be the light that shines through the cracks. Isn't that what we're
Yeah,
talking about?
that's it. That's it. Yes. Yes.
Come on.
Yes. Are shining lights through the cracks.
Yes.
Absolutely. And that does not mean that we don't acknowledge the cracks.
Right.
Sometimes I feel that there's this kind of toxic positivity. There's this like,
Oh,
we can't acknowledge anything. And the people who we are as women and who we're speaking to, we don't do that. We are, that's what this is called,
mm-hmm.
right? Lead through the cracks, real stories, whole women,
Right. Right.
transformative. That's that's what it is. We are real human beings who have dynamic lives, multifaceted lives, and things happen in life.
They
Things have
do.
happened to us.
Yeah.
We have decisions that have caused things to happen to
That's right.
us.
That's
There's
right.
all sorts of things that have going on. But at the end of the day, we are all here for a purpose. We are
That's
all
right.
here purpose. We are all trying to live out this life in in a way that aligns with who we were created to be.
Mm,
And what you're speaking about, like Netta said in the comments, that peace is a decision. Peace is a decision,
it
right? Like,
is.
yes, everything that you just took us through with, oh, I may be at number one in peace. How
Hmm.
can I do? that that puts the control on you.
That's
Like,
right.
what can you do in your situation wherever you are, no matter
That's
what it
right. No
ha-
matter.
right? Ah, so I'm wondering, in these 30 days that you went through the peace
Yeah.
experience,
Hmm.
what are some of the things that really stood out to you
Hmm.
as little things that you were able to do, or to bring yourself maybe from a 2 to a 3? What are some of the things that came out?
You know what the biggest thing was that was consistently a thread throughout the process? Rest. The pause. I promise you, it was releasing myself from the illusion of busyness because just because I was doing things, I was being busy, I was actively working. It didn't mean that I had productivity. It didn't mean that I had comfort. It didn't mean that I was strong. It just meant that I was working on autopilot. That's what it was for me. So asking myself questions was something that really helped. What do I need? That was a consistent activity or part of the process that allowed me to take back control, right? It allowed me to remember the power that I already have within me to make wise choices. Peace is wisdom.
Mhm,
Peace is wisdom. Wisdom is being able to access our emotional brain and our logical brain and finding what works truly for us, right? It is not allowing someone to tell us what peace is, it's finding out for ourselves what works for us. So
mhm,
that was a daily practice for me. What do I need today? What would work for me today? What's one thing I can do? Something else that I did daily was go inside of myself to listen. When I rested, I could listen, I could hear, right? So by resting, I could hear myself say, wow, this didn't feel good. I don't like it when that happened. I don't like it when he said that. I didn't like it when I responded the way that I did. And then back to our original point, that gives me back a sense of agency. Okay, well then, Macea, what's one shift that I can make?
mhm.
Let's see, something else that I did consistently. So I asked myself a gentle question. I had a gentle activity, something that I would try to do every day. And it wasn't the same. It depended on where I was and what I needed. There was a gentle reflection that I also did, which allowed me just to journal where I was at that moment. It wasn't about perfection. It was about grace. How about that? Peace is giving myself grace.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Understanding that I didn't have to be buttoned up. All my I's didn't have to be dotted. All my T's didn't have to be crossed for me to be worthy. Peace gave me back my worthiness. Peace allowed me to see through those simple practices, through the quiet questions, through the reflective thoughts, through all of that. It worked together to show me that I am, in fact, a whole person. I'm whole no matter what. See, I have a big thing about rejection. So when we talk about stolen peace, what I really discovered or rediscovered in the process was that rejection was one of the main foxes that would eat from my vine.
Yeah.
I'm a people pleaser by nature, right? And that comes out of childhood adversity for a lot of us. And so I learned how to adapt and mitigate based on the situations that I was in. By practicing peace, that caused me again to slow down, not be so reactive, to respond. Again, that sharpened my discernment, which then led to emotional regulation. And I was able to say and hear, what do you really think about this?
Mm.
Even on the hard days, I was able to catch a glimpse of calm because I was able to go inside of me. And you know what happened? When I went inside of myself, when I gained calm for myself, others began to react to that because we teach people how to treat us. So if I'm walking in calm, then the people around me begin to see more of who I am authentically because who I was before was not as genuine. I wore a mask a lot because that was a part of adapting and mitigating the process, right? It was a part of keeping myself low and hidden and
Mm.
undercover so people couldn't see the real me. So people couldn't see when I was in trouble. Peace gave me back my ability to say, I need help. I need help. I can't do it by myself. The overflow. When we build that peace cup, that love cup, that joy cup, it begins to overflow. And part of the overflow isn't that others get blessed. Part of the overflow is that we get blessed because we start saying, I don't like that. I need this. I need to do this. It was so much more than I ever imagined. So much more.
So
I know
beautiful.
I'm talking a lot. I am full today.
Listen, we love it. Don't we love it, everybody? Yes. Yes, because your words are bringing peace. Your words are bringing peace and comfort. And I hope that everyone who's listening is feeling that. Even as you started to talk about rejection, as you were talking, I was like, let someone be touched by that. Let
Mhm.
that resonate with someone that has been feeling that they have to hide, that they have to be um undercover, that they have to be low, that
Yeah.
let these words hit their heart. And, as you were talking, I always try to dress
Mhm.
like whatever we're talking about. I always try
Mhm.
to have something on my body that represents that, even if I
Mhm.
don't out loud to the audience. So
Mhm.
today I have on a shirt that says just be love.
Mm.
Okay. And this
Mm.
is one of my girlfriends, this is her ministry that she has. And I put the shirt on purposely today because it just stood out to me in the closet and I didn't really know why. But as you're talking, just be love. I want us to just be love to ourselves. Can we
Yes.
do that? Can we just be loving to ourselves? This ministry is really about just be love. You see people out there and you just be love. You just be the hands and feet. of Christ. You just be,
Right.
uh, you just show love. See the person in front of you, see them and love on them and recognize what's going on with them. But today, I want it to mean, can we just be loving to ourselves? Can we just love ourselves where we're at?
Mm,
Can that can we allow ourselves to be where we are and to be gentle, as you said, you asked yourself a gentle question. Can
mhm,
we be gentle with ourselves? Can we
mhm,
take a moment of pause? Can we just rest? You
mhm,
know, can we
mhm.
allow peace to overwhelm us and overflow us today? And not only today, but can we cultivate that as a regular practice
We
of,
can.
yes, like, let's commit to that. Let's commit
Mm,
to, we are women who are okay with who we are. And if for some reason we're not exactly where we want to be in life or in our business or in our, in our family or whatever it looks like, it's okay today, right?
it's it's okay
Okay,
today.
it's okay today. And just breathe. Just breathe and allow ourselves to be, and let that peace that comes carry us into the next thing, whatever it looks like. And let's take the expectation off of ourselves. Yes, it's okay today. It's
It is
okay.
okay. It's okay
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah. Oh,
I
man.
so agree. It's okay today says to me that I can stop carrying what I carried yesterday. I can stop prematurely carrying what I don't even know is coming tomorrow. It's okay today. That mindset shift really is peaceful. Like even just saying it, right? I can feel my body relaxing. I can feel my brain begin to calm. My nervous system is, it feels like I'm being bathed in grace. It's okay today because as women, we carry a lot. So imagine what that gentle practice would mean if we did it every day. If we told ourselves every day, it's okay today.
Okay.
I love that. I love that. It's about choosing calm over control. It's okay today. It's about leading from peace. Okay, it's okay today. Okay. Hmm. Right? Because when we do that, we do gain more clarity. We are able to make better decisions when we give ourselves permission to be who we are, recognizing that, we often hear our 80% is everyone else's 100% anyway. It's okay today. It's okay today. It's okay in this moment. When we started this conversation, I was highly activated. I met with clients early this morning. I am trying to maintain my household while my husband is traveling, while my son is growing up, and I just want to be everything that I can be for him. I want to give him wisdom. I want to not lay it on so thick because he's adulting. And I have to tell myself, it's okay today. But that reminds us that peace is within our hands, right? It's a gift. And some days the gift looks different than it does on other days. It's like when we buy that wonderful, beautiful dress, there are some days we put it on and it's snatched like immediately, right? There are other days because we may be, come on, bloated, or our perception may be off and it doesn't look the same. What do? We put on a slimmer. We make adjustments. You know what I mean? Or we begin to talk to ourselves and say, it's okay. We allow ourselves to shift. We give ourselves that grace. It's okay today. That was beautiful.
Mm, yeah.
You're okay today. And that's what we need to start doing for one another. You're okay
Mhm.
today. Rada, you're okay today. Macea, you're okay today. Wouldn't that be wonderful if we just walked around telling everybody, you're okay in your brokenness, right? In your imperfection, in your chaotic world, you're okay. Imagine how much calm there would be. And not to oversimplify, life is hard. I'm just saying the power
Absolutely.
of our words. There's power in what we say. You're okay today. And that's the beginning of someone's journey. Even in this moment, just by hearing, you're okay today. When you said that, someone immediately, I just know it. Someone immediately took a breath that they've been holding forever. I love this space.
Beautiful.
I love
It's
it.
beautiful. It's beautiful, and it's such an honor that something that started from me just,
Hmm.
um I tell the story a lot. I just was like, "I just wanna talk to my friends. I have amazing friends. Let me just bring them on
Hmm.
here, and we're just gonna talk," and then I came up with the name, and then something happened. After one or conversations, it was like, this is the space that is needed, because how often do we have these conversations where we can
Not
just
enough.
share? Not enough. So I'm here every Monday having these
Hmm.
conversations, and they're amazing and they're beautiful. And I thank you so much for just being here and sharing your heart about peace, and just being able to cultivate this space, a little bit of pause in our day to
Yes.
encourage one another, because we need it, right? We need these spaces of piece of encouragement. Like, again, it's not about saying that there's nothing going on, that there's
Right.
no challenges in life. We know there are challenges. We know
Right.
life is hard. We
Right.
know that it's ups and downs. But in spite
Right.
of all of that, we
Mm.
can pause and recognize that we're okay today. we're
We're
okay.
okay.
We're okay. And we can take some of the strategies that you've talked about today of rest and pause. Everybody knows I'm always talking about pause, but
Hmm.
we can take that pause, and we can the shifts, we can listen, we can go internally,
That's
and
right.
we can hear, because we're pausing, we can hear what shifts we might need to make today. What can we do today to
That's
reach
right.
ourselves in a place of peace, covering ourselves in grace so that we're able to walk it out. And it's beautiful that we have a space where we can do that with each other, right? We can do that with
Yeah.
other. And I just want, before we I've been so emotional. I'm so emotional today. Oh my goodness. But
Hmm.
before we
And thank you for sharing that with us. Thank you for sharing your emotions
uh,
with us. Thank you for being transparent and authentic and genuine. Thank you for creating a sacred space of safety. Thank you for that. We don't get that enough.
yeah.
We don't get it enough because we're so busy being strong for other people. There's strength in tears. There's strength in being together and being honest and saying, I'm perimenopausal, I'm emotional, I'm whatever it is that's causing it. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
You gave me something to carry me through my day.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. I'm always giving. I'm always, sending. But thank you. Thank you for this sacred place of rest and pause. Thank you very much. Thank you for demonstrating peace. It's okay today.
Yes. Yeah. It's okay. You're okay. I'm okay. We're all okay in
We're
here.
okay.
Okay. But listen, I do not want us to leave this space without you getting an opportunity to share something that you've created
Mhm.
that has come out of um, the peace experience. I want you to tell everybody
Mhm.
about it, and just, yeah,
Oh,
just
wow.
just tell the people.
Well, okay. I'm excited. In January, a cohort is beginning around the peace experience, and this will be a 30-day journey that I'll be taking with women to just share with them the different practices that worked for me. And this isn't just for people who are experiencing a lack of peace. It's also for people who want to grow their peace, who want to uh, learn how to help other people gain more peace. And for more information, you can go on my website, maceawisitcoaching.com. You can also go on my business website, wakeyourvoice.com. And it's just going to be a space of grace, a space of peace, a space of, we won't be talking every day, but we'll have daily activities. We'll meet once a week. And that time will be hopefully when more people can jump on, recognizing that we do have busy lives.
Mm.
Some of us have, uh, we work different shifts or we're in ministry or whatever that is. I wanted us to have what we had today, more of what we had today.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
I promise you it's not going to cost an arm and a leg either. It's not about that. It's really not. It's about accessibility. It's
Yeah.
about creating spaces for wholeness. And so I would just love anyone who feels that today was something that spoke to their hearts. I would love for you, I would love for anyone to join me
Mm.
because I know, I know what it did for me and I know what it can do for other people. I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. It's going to be beautiful. And everybody who follows me, whenever I post the conversation, I will post all of her information in there as well. So you'll be able to connect with her and reach out with Macea and just, you know, just stay
Yeah.
connected. Next week, we will be back again. Um, Listen, next week is November 3rd, I believe. I
Yes,
think. Yes, I got to make sure I keep my. I'm in a peaceful place right now. So
I get it. Yes.
track it together. But yeah, so next week is November 3rd, and I am having on a guest that was on with me previously, my dear friend Tawera. And what we are going to do next week is we are going to like we had it all planned out, right? We had it all. Oh, this is what we're going to do. It's going to be part of our previous conversation. It's going to be
Mhm.
no. That's not
Mm-mm.
what. Mm-mm.
Okay.
What we're doing instead is we're going to take a moment to talk about what happens when you have a vision and
Mm.
going after that vision and things start to pick up and you just keep going, keep going, keep going, and you don't take time to reflect
Mm.
and you
Mm.
don't take time to pause and what can happen when you do that. And so we're going to use me as an example,
Mm.
and we're going to talk about some things that I have recently done, how the vision came forward, how I developed them, and then
Mhm.
we sit and reflect together. And the reason why I think this is an important conversation is because a lot of us here on Substack, we have big dreams, right? We are authors, we are entrepreneurs, or we're just out here opening our hearts and sharing our
Yes.
story in a real, raw, vulnerable way. And sometimes when that happens, people are drawn to us, right? People are
Right.
connected, and there can be momentum that grows from that. And I
Mhm.
want to be careful to care for ourselves in the midst of that. I want
Mm.
us to be careful that we um, honor our journeys and
Mhm.
our journeys and learn from each step that we're taking.
Mm.
Next, I'm going to do that in real time with my own journey, just
Mm.
as an example of growing and reflecting and learning, changing, and honoring the vision together.
I
So
love it.
yeah. So I hope that
Mm.
able to join me for that. It's going to be really interesting because the tables are going to be turned. I'm going to allow Tawera to lead the conversation, and I will be, it'll almost be like you're witnessing her coach me.
Mhm.
it's almost like I'm inviting you into a coaching session where I'm the client, she's the coach, and we're just gonna go deep and see what comes out of that. And I'm probably gonna cry. I'm gonna tell y'all now, I'm probably gonna cry. So just be ready, and you have your tissues ready too. And we're just gonna go and have some
Mm,
reflection, personal journey processing time.
wow.
But um, but yes, but anyway, as far as today was concerned, beautiful, amazing, cultivating peace in our lives, recognizing what peace actually is,
Mhm.
um, that we're okay today.
We're okay today.
We're okay today.
Mhm.
So, ladies, thank you so much for joining me. Those of you that I saw Rada and Dawn and Netta. Thank you guys, Cynthia, just Lamar. It's so beautiful to see.
Wow.
And then when you start to see the same people over and over, it's like your
Mm,
community, and I love it so much. And I love each and every
mm.
one of you. And I just speak peace over you today, right?
Amen.
We carry that with you today, that you're okay today, and that you're wherever, whatever number, whatever level of peace you're
That's
at,
right.
it's okay,
It's
right?
okay.
Okay today. So thank you so much, ladies, for being here. Macea, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you. Thank you, Nicole. This was wonderful. Time well spent and
Amen.
much needed. Thank you.
All right. Everybody have a fabulous Monday, and I will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.